start recording. So, volunteer marshals, guys. I need the 3 inside cones for sure. At least the 3 inside cones. What's wrong, Kevin? I need some marshals, guys. I need some marshals. I need a marshal in the middle, guys. That's why we need some marshals here. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it. Thank you. If you just stand on the cone, you won't block anything, and then you stay away from the crossover so you don't get hit by anything. A couple more marshals, guys. I need some marshals, or we can't get this program going and you can't go home. So I need some marshals.
White lightning.
Thank you, Tristan. I appreciate it. And Robert, I appreciate it. That's enough marshals. We're good. We need one here and one on the pole there. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Tristan. I appreciate it. Backstraight's closed. The dots are on the straightaway here. First dot right here is number 1. So that's a Jim Silva impersonation. That was awesome. In the 9 is Eric Dank. In the 8, Craig Nelson. In the 7, Kevin Sathry. In the 6, Alan Dreby. In the 5, Chris Wright. In the 4, Stephen Antony. In the 2, Paul Weir. And our pole position BQ is Dan Collinsworth. Just get them as close to those dots as you can, guys. As close to the dots. All right. Everybody got them where you want them? All right, guys. Marshals, watch your spots. Drivers, keep it clean at least through the first corners, and let's get us some racing going. I'll take the top 2 drivers from this race into the A main. We're going live in less than 5. Dan Collinsworth leading us out in that factory X-ray ride, followed by Paul Weir and his Losi. Stephen Antony in the 3. Oh, rough going into the pipe. He's going to lose a couple spots after that, and then a slight bobble after the crossover. We need some Marshall in the crossover. Marshall, there we go. Dan Collins, we're trying to check out. He's got a couple turn lead now over Paul Weir, looks like, coming in the 2. Wait, why is it not getting your laps, Dan? Dan is in the lead, so I will keep an eye on that. Oh, did he push? Oh, maybe we can't start there. I gotcha. Don't worry about the score, guys. If you go too wide, you hit the stripe at the start of the race, so. That's the correct order. All right, now we're cooking with butter. So I don't know where they want us to start now, because that's pretty tough. 2 minutes in, 3 minutes to go. Dan Collinsworth out front on a 14.5 minute pace, followed by Chris Wright, Paul Weir, and Alan Dreby. Now Alan Dreby moving up into the 3. Oh, no, he's still in the 4. Sorry about that. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Dan Collinsworth still out front. He's got a pretty good lead there on Chris Wright. It's about a turn or so. then Paul Weir, Alan Dreby, Kevin Sathry. Caution. There we go. Thank you, Marshall. Thank you. Dan Collinsworth, your leader, just passing the line, goes over the crossover. Now into the little double. Into the switchback area. Nice and smooth. Dan with that factory X-ray ride. Coming down the straight. Over the table chop.
2 minutes left.
Into the triple. Double singles out. Over the little humps. Over the crossover. Nice smooth lap out of Dan Collinsworth there. 19-1 is his fast lap of the race. Chris Wright with a 19-2. Paul Weir with a 19.7 and Kevin Sathry with a 19.3. We're 3.5 down, 1.5 to go. Your leader is Dan Collinsworth. He's got about a 3.5 second lead over Chris Wright. Now it's up to 4.3. Paul Weir in the 3. He's 3 seconds back of the second place car. Kevin Sathry in the 4.5 back from Paul. We got a minute left, guys. Dan Collinsworth with about a 4 second lead. As long as he keeps the rubber down, he's going to be okay going into that A main. Followed by Chris Wright. He's 5.5 back. Paul Weir chopping at that lead. It's down to 2.9 seconds. Kevin Sathry in the 4 with 4.7 seconds behind Paul. Everybody pretty much spaced out. All it takes is one mistake to change this all up. We got less than a minute to go. 45 seconds. 45 seconds. Is it dead, Paul? Caution going into the straight or into start finish. We got 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Dan leading out with a 15.504 pace. His lead now is up to 6 seconds over Chris Wright, who's in the 2 in a solid bump position because he's up by about 9 seconds over Kevin Sathry. Paul Weir with a bad last lap there had dropped to the 4, but now he's back to the 3, trying to make a last second charge. There's 12 seconds left. 12 seconds left, guys. Chris Wright in the 2, 6 seconds back. Paul Weir about 11 seconds back from him. He's going to need a major problem from Chris Wright. That is time. Racing to the line. Kevin Sathry, you're done in the 3. Paul Weir, you're done in the 4. Dan Collinsworth with the win. You are done. Eric Dink, you're done. Alan Dreby. Chris Wright in the 2, bumping up to the A. You are done. Stephen Antony, you are done. Marshals, please blow off your areas.
The race is completed.
So Dan and Chris, you're both bumping up. That race is number 4. So you have a little bit of time to get your tires done and everything like that. Next up is our novice A main race. That's Mike Tallis, Nicholas Finch, Kevin Finland, Stanford Bunce, Kyle Bunce, and Sophia Kaker? I can't remember how to say her name. But Sophia. It's her very first night here, gentlemen. And she's been driving real smooth. Very proud of the young lady. Showing out for her first time here. All right, guys. We should have all our marshal spots covered. I need all those drivers back out to the track. Minus Dan and Chris. I don't believe I need all 9. So if...
Mike Tallis.
All right, roll them out, check them in, guys.
Stanford
Roll them
Bunce.
out and check them in. Don't
Kyle
break
Bunce.
them in warm-up, and don't hit my marshals that are getting to their spots, guys.
Kevin Finland.
All right, we have 2 open marshal spots over here. All right. So either... Yeah,
Nicholas Finch.
they're in front of the wall. We're good. No, I think we're good on marshals. All right, guys. Okay, guys, backstreet's closed. Backstreet's closed. We're trying to decide if we should start in another spot or if this is good. Yeah. Try to keep it to the inside of the lane. Try not to go up on the hill because it's tripping the start finish. So line them up on the dots. In the 6 spot is Sophia. In the 5 is Kyle Bunce. In the 4 is Stanford Bunce. In the 3, Kevin Finland. In the 2, Nicholas Finch. And in the 1 is Mike Tallis. So there you go. Right there's good, Nick. All right. Nick with the Kyosho buggy. That's a rare thing. Very cool. All right. Once Sophia's all set, we'll get her ready. All right, guys, this is heads up. You are now racing. Try to keep it clean. Don't press her anything before the first couple turns. After that, let her rip. We're going live in less than 5. Mike Tallis leading us out with that. Oh, sends it into the wall. Rough first lap there. We'll cut Marshall. Well, it looks like everybody's getting caught up here. All right. Looks like Mike, after that rough start, back into the 2nd spot. And Kevin looks to be out in the lead there, I believe, in his new buggy. I'm not used to seeing him in a buggy. Start, finish line. Need a Marshall. It is clear. Mike Tallis leading us out. Followed by Stanford Bunce, Kyle Bunce, Nicholas Finch, and Kevin Finland. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Marshall right behind you, Mike. Marshall after the triple. Marshall after the crossover and before. They are both clear. Mike Tallis leading us out. He's on a 15.501 pace. He also has a hot lap of the race with a 21.4. He's got that Techno four-wheel drive just hauling around there. Baby blue paint job, white wheels. And second, we got Nicholas Finch. He's driving the Kyosho blue buggy with the yellow wheels. Caution after the crossover. We are good. Then we got Kevin Finland back up into the 3, followed by Stanford Bunce and then Kyle Bunce. The brothers are going at it there. They're fighting tooth and nail here. Pretty even over the triple. Mike with the 4-wheel almost clears the triple. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Caution after the crossover. Kevin Finland now into the 2 with that low C ride. He's got the yellow body or orange body and yellow wheels. But Mike Tallis checking out. He's got about a lap lead over Kevin. He's got that Techno. He's getting really used to throwing that Techno around. Oh, Nicholas out early. Kevin and Nicholas, both newer drivers to the track. Both getting better. Caution after the tabletop. 3 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. Mike Tallis out front, followed by Kyle Bunce now, and then Kevin Finland and Stanford Bunce. 2 through 4 close together. 2 and 3 close together. Good racing out of Kevin Finland and Kyle Bunce. Kyle with the blue buggy. And then Kevin with the orange low C buggy. Just going over the crossover. Kyle now with a couple turn lead. Kevin trying to overdrive, trying to catch him. If he just drives smooth, he'll do it quicker. 1.5 to go, guys. 1.5 to go. Mike Tallis out front, 14.5 flat pace, followed by Kyle Bunce, who has a 1.7 lead over Kevin Finland for that 2 spot. And then it's Stanford Bunce and Nicholas Finch out early.
1 minute left.
Next up is our 21.5A main. Our 21.5A main. We've got 45 seconds left. 45 seconds left. Mike sending it on the triple. Casing it, though. Gotta love all those technos jump. Oh, Nicholas, wait till after the race, bud. Wait till after the race. Yeah, you can't be walking around the track like that, bud. You gotta stand on a cone while it's racing. Ay. 15 seconds left. Mike Tallis in the lead. Kyle Bunce in the 2. Kevin Finland in the 3. Caution after the crossover. Caution in the triple. Caution right behind you, Mike. Right behind you. There we go. That is time. Kyle Bunce, you're done. Sophia, you're done. Mike Tallis, you're done. Kevin Finley, Stanford, and Nicholas out early. We need Kevin and Stanford to finish. 2 orange buggies. Kevin, you're done, and Stanford, you are done. That is a race. Mike Tallis taking the win, 14.502. Then Kyle Bunce, Kevin Finland, and Stanford Bunce.
The race is completed.
Ay. Hold your cars, guys. Hold your cars. Caution in the triple. We got a car flipped over in the triple. I will need a couple drivers out here to marshal for me and a couple volunteer drivers. Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate it. All right, boys, you can roll them out, check them in. Don't hit any.
The Possum.
Don't
Stephen
hit
Anthony.
any of the guys
Robert
walking
Morgan.
around the track
Lyle
here,
Lamb.
guys.
Russ Beringer. Chad Mara. Mike Collar. Brian Davis.
Caution after the crossover. Caution after the crossover.
One minute to the start of the race.
I don't think I need anybody on the cone number 1, but I do need somebody on cone number 5.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
If I can have a volunteer get on cone number 5 for me. Oh, wait. Sophia needs to come out. Sophia.
30
Could you
seconds to the
get
start of
cone
the
number
race.
5 for me? You have to marshal for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Back straight is closed, guys. Back straight is closed. If you can see the dots, that's what we're going to be lining up
15
on.
seconds to the start of the race.
In the 8 is Chad Mara. In the 7, Brian Davis. In the 6, Russ Beringer.
Less than 5.
I'm terrible. In the 5 is Eric. In the 4 is Lyle Lamb. In the 3, Mike Keller. In the 2 is Stephen Anthony. And in the 1, our TQ pole setter is Robert Morgan. You're in the 3, Mike. Try and keep it inside so you don't trigger the start-finish for me, guys. All right. Marshall's ready. Watch your areas, not the race. You watch your areas. We're going live in less than 5. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. First couple of corners. Come on. Caution after the triple. People will be getting loose, so you might want to give a little bit of room. Caution after the crossover. Caution in the double. Caution in the double. Caution in the switchback. There we go. There we go, guys. Let's get through. Work together. Work together. There we go. Come on, Mike. Get it straight. Let's go. You're one of the faster guys. Let's go, Mike. Caution in the switchback. Work together, guys. It's going to be loose over there. Work together. People are going to be getting loose. Two of our faster guys just got into each other. Mike Haller and Stephen Anthony. Guys got to realize how slippery this track is. You can't be flooring it like that. All right, we got a minute in. 3 to go. 4 to go. Stephen's not in the lead. Jesus. All these guys, this isn't right. Robert Morgan is out in the lead. That is the correct running order. Sorry, guys. We got to set up a different place to start. Robert Morgan out in the lead. Lyle Lamb in the 2. Brian Davis in the 3. Mike Haller. Now Eric Ferrer moving up into the 5. Russ into the 6. Steven in the 7. And Chad Mara in the 8. Two and a half down, 2.5 to go, guys. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Robert Morgan just passing the start-finish line. Caution in the crossover. Caution in the crossover. Caution in the crossover. Holy cow, guys! I don't know how many times you need me to say it. Holy cow! Jeez. Robert still out front, followed by Lyle Lamb. He's got a 7.5 second lead. Then Mike Haller moving up after that rough start. He's behind number 2 by 11 seconds, but he's slowly catching him. Robert keeping it smooth. We got 1.5 to go. 1.5 to go. Robert Morgan on a 14.508 pace, followed by Lyle Lamb, Mike Haller, and Brian Davis in the 4. Caution in the crossover. Caution in the crossover. It is clear. Caution in the crossover. Caution in the crossover. Thank you, guys. Thank you for slowing down that time. We have a minute 15 left. Minute 15 left. Robert Morgan still in the lead, followed by Lyle Lamb, 7.5 seconds back. Then Mike Haller, Eric Ferrara, and Brian Davis. Caution in the triple. Caution in the triple. It is clear.
1 minute left.
You heard him. 1 minute left in the race, guys. 1 minute left in the race. We have Robert Morgan checking out. 8-second lead over Lyle Lamb. Then Mike Haller, Eric Ferraria, Brian Davis, Russ Behringer, and Chad Mara. Caution in the crossover. Caution in the crossover. Robert with a little bit of a mistake. 30 seconds left. It said he had a 7-second lead on him, but after that little bobble on near the crossover, getting into some back markers. 15 seconds left. 15 seconds left. We'll see the lead as Lyle comes across the line. He's got it down to 4.5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Race him to the line, guys. Race him to the line. Race him to the line. Robert Morgan, you're done with the win. Mike Haller, you're done. Russ Behringer, you're done. Stephen Anthony, you're done. Lyle Lamb, you're done in the 2. Nice run. Chad Mara, you're done. Brian Davis And Eric, you are done. That is a race. Robert Morgan taking the win, followed by Lyle Lamb, Mike Caller, and Eric.
The race is completed.
Next up is our 17.5A main. All right, man. Appreciate it. Hey, we'll come back on a practice day and oh yeah, get some practice in. She's a good driver, dude. Oh, there are. I got some if you were looking for some. So. Yeah. Yeah, I got X-ray cars and tech. Yeah, there you go. Great night. All right, guys, you can roll them out and check them in. Roll them out and check them in.
Ryan Caller, Dan Collinsworth, Ryan Prince, Mike Coco, Andrew Menicosi, Jimmy Leff, Aaron Brown, Randy Locken, Buzz Driver. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Chris, right? Oh, he left? All right, never mind then. All right. Let's line them up. In the 9, Dan Collinsworth. In the 8, Andrew Menicasi. In the 7, James Leffler. In the 6, Mike Cocott. In the 5, Ryan Prince. In the 4, Aaron Brown. In the 3, Randy Locken. In the 2, James Gallatin. And in the 1, our pole setter and TQ, Ryan Keller. All right. Marshals. Why am I missing a marshal? I should have every spot covered. Where are my drivers from the last race? Steven, get number 5 for me. Number 5 right here. All right, guys. Marshals, watch your areas. Drivers, we're going live in less than 5. Keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean. Nice start, boys. Nice job. Ryan Keller leading us out with that associated ride, followed by James Gallatin, Randy Locken in the Losi, Aaron Brown in the Yokomo factory ride. Everybody making the crossover? No, we didn't. Oh my goodness, I need a marshal there. I'm sorry guys, I didn't see that spot. Caution after the crossover is clear. Work together, guys. Don't drive through them, Ryan. Don't drive through them. Caution after the crossover. It is clear. Randy Locken leading us out on a 17.511 pace, followed by James Gallatin and Ryan Caller. Caution in the switchback, guys. Caution in the switchback. Let him get to you. Get off the throttle there. Let him get to you. Caution in the switch. Caution going on the straight. Caution going on the straight. Randy Locken still leading us out. James Gallatin in the 2, Ryan Caller in the 3. Caution after the crossover. Caution after the crossover. Caution in the double. Caution in the double. Watch it, guys. Try and work together. Caution going into the switchback. Oof, this is something. We got some racing going on. Fast lap of the race so far. James Gallatin with a 18.6, followed by a couple 19 flats out of Randy Locken and Ryan Caller. 2 down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Randy going back to the lead. James in the 2. Ryan Caller in the 3. See if we can find our leader. There he is over the tabletop. Caution going into the double. Caution. It is clear. Randy Locken going into the double, trying to put some space on second place James Gallatin. Last time at the line, he had a 2.2 lead. James now coming into the tabletop. Randy over the triple. James over the triple. Let's see what the lead is this time around. 2.4. That's 0.3. James Gallatin trying to chop that tree down, trying to get back to the lead. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. 16.503 pace for Randy. He's still in the lead. Caution after the crossover. Caution after the crossover. Caution. Whoa. Everything cleared out. 3 down, 2 to go. 3 down, 2 to go. Randy Locken still out front. James Gallatin right there with him. Oh, Randy gets a little loose. Is that Randy? Triple. James Gallatin now to the lead by 0.7. The first and second going through the switchback area, coming onto the straight. Looks like James had some jump, got a little bit away from Randy. Now they both head into the triple. They're both coming out of the triple to the straight. James got a little bit of gap on him, 1.3 seconds. Then Ryan Prince in the 3 is about 10 seconds back of Randy. So we're going to focus on the top 2. James coming down the straightaway. Randy right behind him. Both entering the triple. Randy making up some time. He's made up quite a bit of time. They both in the 18-second range. Randy really closing the gap after the crossover. Dan, you got first and second coming right up on you. You know what to do. They're both coming through. They're both coming through the triple. James Gallatin still out front, followed by Randy Locken. The lead now to 0.3. They both are entering the double. Leffler, there we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Dan, you still got first and second right behind you. Mike, you got them right in front. They're both entering the triple, all within a second of each other. Randy getting a little loose. James getting a little loose. The lead is now 0.6. They both enter the double. Randy trying to nose his way outside. James shutting the door. They're both nose to tail going through the straightaway. Now both into the triple. Randy looking to the inside. James making a mistake. I couldn't see. So Randy Locken to the front. That is time. Race him to the line. Ryan Prince, you're done. Aaron Brown, you're done. Andrew Minicosi, you're done. Randy Locken, you're done with the win. James Gallatin, you're done in the 2. James Leffler, you're done. Mike Cocott. And Ryan was out early with some technical difficulties. Randy takes home the win with that Losi ride with a 16.512, followed by James Gallatin and Ryan Prince.
The race is completed.
All right, guys, roll them out and check them in. Roll them out and check them in.
Tyler Franklin. Mike Larson. Alan Dreeby. Tristan Mara. One minute to the start of the race.
Bill Klein's not running this one. Bill Klein? No, he broke. Never mind.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I need all my drivers from that last race out here to Marshall.
30 seconds
all
to the
my
start of the
drivers.
race.
All right. Backstreet's closed. Backstreet's
15 seconds to the
closed.
start of the race.
Let's line them up.
Less than 5.
Yeah, you're also close. We can start right here. So in the 1, we will have Alan Dreby. In the 2, Tristan Mara. In the 3, Mike Larson. And in the 4, Tyler Franklin. Try to move it up as close as possible. All right. Marshals, watch your area. Watch your area. Drivers, we're going live in less than 5. Caution in the triple. Caution in the triple. Looks like we got Tyler Franklin out to the front in the truck class, and Alan Dreby still holding the front for the 4-wheel drive. Our next race up is our 4-wheel drive experts and 2-wheel drive mod. I will need some volunteer marshals after this race. I will need some volunteer marshals. Make sure we have every spot covered for our last race in the mains. 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. Tyler Franklin still out front in the truck class. He's on a 14.519 pace. Then Mike Larson. Then we have Alan Dreby leading out the 4-wheel drive and Tristan Mara behind him. Alan Dreby driving the gold and purple Techno ride with the Exotech body. He's got the yellow wheels. His car is one of the nicer looking cars around here with the purple purple screws and flim flams. He looks it's a pretty dope ride over there in the pits. But Tyler's still out front. I don't know why it is saying Mike is out front, but it shouldn't say that. Mike should be up by about a lap. Hmm. Hmm. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Tyler Franklin still out front by about a half a lap. Mike Larson in the 2. Then we have Alan Dreby leading out the four-wheel drives. He's on a 16.510 pace, followed by Tristan Mara with a 15.513 pace.
Two minutes left.
You heard him. 3 down, 2 minutes to go. Tyler Franklin leading out the truck class on a 15.517, followed by Mike Larson. And then Alan Dreby leading out the four-wheel drive sportsman class with a 16.512, now down to a 16.510. And then Tristan Mara behind him with on a 14.5 flat. That's not right. He just hit 9 laps. That's more like it. That's correct running order. Tyler making a little bobble coming onto the start-finish line, but makes it over that crossover. He's got about a half lap lead on Mike Larson.
1 minute left.
About 10 seconds on this format. Crossover, watch the crossover. It is clear. Alan Dreby leading out the four-wheel drive. He's on a 16-lap 5:17 pace. Caution in the triple. It is clear. Tristan not doing too bad for his first time in sportsman four-wheel drive. We just didn't have a big class of them tonight. Normally we do. I'm surprised we didn't have more drivers out here for the new layout. We got 15 seconds left to go, guys. 15 seconds left to go. You all will be racing to the line. That is time. That is time. Alan, you are done with a 15.503. Tristan, you are done with a 14.506. Mike, you're done. And Tyler, you are done. That is a race.
The race is completed. Ryan Collar.
Our final race of the evening, 13.5 four-wheel drive experts and our two-wheel drive mods. I will need 3 volunteer marshals at least, guys, for this race to get it done and get out of here. At least 3 marshals. You guys can roll them out and check them in. Just watch out for oncoming marshals because I need some. Yeah, guys, I will need at least 3 volunteer marshals
Aaron Brown.
so we can get out of here.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Thank you.
Kevin Gatton.
I got Matthew out here to help me. I just need a couple more.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Ryan Prince.
Caution after the triple. Thank you, Tristan. All right, looks like we are good to go. So back straight is closed. Back straight's closed. We'll start you on regular dots here since we don't have too many behind. Kevin, did you get around? Say 3.
White Lightning.
I was just making sure you got your time. I didn't want to jip you. So, in the 1, we have Aaron Brown. In the 2, Ryan Prince. In the 3, Kevin Sathry. In the 4, Ryan Keller. And in the 5, Kevin Gatton. Try and go inside as much as you can, Kevin. I don't know if it's going to get you. All right, marshals, watch your area. Drivers, we're going live in less than 5. Oh, jeez. Ryan Prince trying to take it on the first corner. Wouldn't you know? The Prince of Wednesday nights trying to keep his crown here. Aaron Brown leading us out in the Yokomo ride, followed by Ryan Prince as an associated. Caution in the switchback area. Caution in the switchback. Aaron with a 17.7 first lap. Trying to just freaking run away with this thing. That's awesome first lap. Followed by Ryan Prince and Kevin Sathry. And then in our two-wheel drive, we got Ryan Keller out front of Kevin Gatton. Aaron Brown's really got that Yokomo hooked up and honking. 17.4. Caution after the tabletop is clear. Ryan Keller across the line for the two-wheel drive. He's on an 18-lap 5:15 pace. Whoa, that did not sound good. But they are still going. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. Aaron Brown out front by 5 seconds, followed by Ryan Prince, and he's got 5 seconds on Kevin Sathry. All these four wheels are hooked up and honking. Ryan Keller now up to a 17-lap 5:01 pace, almost on an 18-lap run with his two-wheel drive. And then Kevin Gatton almost on a 17 run with his two-wheel drive. Watching the switchback area, it is clear. There goes our leader across the start-finish line. This fast lap of 17.1. He's got that Yokomo hooked up. He's on a 19.504 pace right now. Very fast pace for this four-wheel drive. First night on a new layout. 2.5 down, 2.5. Oh, he made a little bit of a mistake going into the double-double. But Ryan's about 7.5 seconds back. It's going to go down to about 5 seconds after this lap. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. We have Aaron Brown out front on a 19.516 pace, followed by Ryan Prince, who just passed the start-finish line. It is down to about 5 seconds. He's going to be trying to catch that Yokomo ride of Aaron Brown. Ryan Keller leading out the two-wheel drive mod class. He's on a 17.510 pace, followed by Kevin Gatton in a 15.502. Here comes our leader down the straightaway into the tabletop area. Through the triple. Nice. And oh, made a mistake going off the triple. Caution after the triple. The lead is now down to about a second. It's about 0.89 seconds. Aaron Brown in the Yokomo ahead of Ryan Prince in the Associated. We got Kevin Sathry sandwiched between them in the TLR ride. Just went big triple. Aaron rolling it over, going into the crossover. Now into the double-double. They're nose to tail. Ryan Prince all over his back door. Ryan is the prince of four-wheel drive on Wednesday nights. He wants to keep that. There's the pass. Oh, they were side by side. They both are together now. Ryan comes out ahead. 18-5-17. Aaron right behind him with 0.4 seconds back is on a 17-5 flat. There's 1 minute left, guys. 1 minute left. Ryan Caller's leading out the two-wheel drive on a 17-5-11 pace. But Aaron Brown takes the lead back. He's got a 0.12 lead now. Now Ryan Prince takes the lead back. Aaron looking to the inside. Ryan leading through the triple back to the start. Aaron makes a little bit of a mistake. 30 seconds left. Ryan, the prince of four-wheel drive, takes it over the double, leading out onto the straightaway. Aaron catches the pipe. The lead's going to be a little bit longer. We got 20 seconds left. 20 seconds, guys. This might be our last lap once you pass the start-finish. Ryan heading into the crossover. Aaron right behind him into the crossover. The lead is now 2 seconds. Ryan getting a little squirrely coming under the straightaway. Aaron right behind him. Less than five. Ryan catching you at the line. Ryan, you're done. 17-5 flat. Aaron comes in second with a 17-5-02. We're waiting on three, guys. Waiting on three. There comes Ryan Caller winning the two-wheel drive race. He's got 17-5-13. Then Kevin Satry and Kevin Gatton. That is a race, guys. That is a race. Thank you to all my volunteer marshals for jumping out there and helping us out. I appreciate it. Helps us get out of here a little bit quicker. Thank y'all for coming out. Hopefully we'll see you this Saturday. If not, maybe next Wednesday.